Vivo X60 Pro Plus officially presented, Snapdragon 888, advanced cameras, ZEISS optics and NFC. At the end of last year, Vivo introduced the mid-range X60 and X60 Pro models based on the Exynos 1080 processor. Then it announced the flagship smartphone Vivo X60 Pro Plus. Today, January 21st, its full-fledged presentation took place. The novelty is the sixth smartphone in the world based on the Snapdragon 888 mobile processor. Earlier, the 5nm SoC from Qualcomm received Xiaomi Mi 11, Vivo IQ7 and 3 models of the Samsung Galaxy S21 family. The chipset has a peak frequency of 2.84 GHz and an Adreno 660 graphics accelerator. But the Snapdragon 888 is not the main feature of the Vivo X60 Pro Plus. The main feature of the new flagship is the cameras. Unlike many companies, Vivo has decided to ditch the 108MP sensor. Moreover, Apple and Huawei are excellent examples of the fact that even without 108 million pixels in the camera, you can get high-quality photos. The novelty has a 4-module system with 2 telephoto lenses. The 32-megapixel telephoto module has a 50mm EGF and 2x optical zoom. Aperture, f2. The periscope telephoto lens with f3.4 aperture has an 8-megapixel image sensor and an optical zoom ratio of 5x. The standard camera is built around a 50-megapixel Samsung G-in-1 sensor, supplemented with optics with an aperture of f1.57. The ultra-wide-angle module has a Sony IMX598 sensor with a resolution of 48 megapixels. The viewing angle is 114 degrees. We also note optics from ZEISS, optical stabilization, support for 8K Ultra HD and the ability to record videos in 4K Ultra HD at up to 60 fps and HDR10+. You can see examples of photos from the main camera below. The front of the Vivo X60 Pro Plus features a full HD OLED panel with support for a 120Hz refresh rate. The display complies with the HDR10+ standard. The diagonal is 6.56 inches, the aspect ratio is 19.8:9, and the maximum brightness is 1300 nits. Also noteworthy are curved side edges, an integrated fingerprint sensor and a small hole for a 32MP front camera. The back is framed with leather. The overall dimensions of the case are 158.59 by 73.35 by 9.1 mm, and the weight is 190 grams. There is no mention of protection against water and dust. For the autonomy of the flagship, a rechargeable battery with a capacity of 4200 mAh with 55-watt charging via wire via USB-C is responsible. Vivo X60 Pro will go on sale with Android 11 pre-installed based on Origin OS 1.0 firmware. The arsenal also includes Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1 controllers, a GPS navigation module, L1 plus L5 dual band, and an NFC chip. Buyers will be offered 2 colors, Phantom Blue and Classic Orange. The start of sales of the flagship is scheduled for January 30, 2021. The smartphone is available in 2 versions. The RAM is installed 8GB or 12GB, and the flash drive is designed to store 128GB or 256GB of information, respectively. The price of Vivo X60 Pro Plus was, depending on the modification, $775 or $930.